What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Sideline Sports. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Come on in. Warriors get a win tonight. Let's go. I'm jacked, guys. This is an awesome win. Warriors beat the Suns 109-105, and it was a great game back and forth. Nobody was running away with this game, and at the end, the Warriors just basically outpaced the Suns and shot the ball well when they needed to shoot the ball well. I would say the Warriors had some really bad shot selections in the second quarter and through part of this game, so they need to get a hold of the shot selections. They're really sometimes just pressing too hard, especially when the game is close. But they got to win. Curry looked okay. I mean, he was pressing a little bit too much. I'm really surprised the last few games Curry's been pressing. I've been critical of Kuminga. He has strung together some nice games. I'm optimistic that he can maybe take that next step. And I know I've said I don't think he's a guy to lead this Warrior team into the next era of Warrior basketball. I'm still not convinced of that yet. But I do like the way his game is evolving. He can definitely be a good supplement to Curry. Either that or a great trade piece, like I said, guys. I'm still not sold on Kuminga yet. But he's selling me. He's selling me right now because the last 2 or 3 games, that is basketball I've seen from Kuminga only on an occasion in the past. Now he's starting to string it together consistently. And that is the word of the day, consistent, guys. The Warriors need to be consistent if they want to continue to win. They did that in the first 10 games. They didn't do it in the last 15 games or so that we've seen. But it's early. The Warriors can definitely move up in the rankings here, and we can forget about some of this losing what we've seen over the last 10 games. They can string together some wins, which I totally think they can. Next month is going to be a softer schedule, and they have the ability to really make a move up in the standings and get some confidence building after this game. It was a good game. Trayce Jackson-Davis was playing really, really, really great defense tonight. I mean, for a guy only in his second year to have to cover Durant, he blocked Durant 2 or 3 times that I can remember, but overall just stuck onto Durant whenever Durant had the ball. It was really, really good defense, and he came away with 16 points. Trayce Jackson-Davis, 23 minutes, 16 points. Andrew Wiggins, 39 minutes, 7 points. Not great, but again, Wiggins' defense is always on display. Steph Curry, 35 minutes, 22 points. Good, but I think Curry could have been better. He was pressing that 3-point shot in the third and fourth quarter when he didn't really need to, I don't think. He's trying to put this team on his back when they need to play team basketball. They took that to the next level in the last minute or two of this game, and it really fell the Warriors' way when they started playing team basketball. He doesn't need to put the team on his shoulders that often. Anyway, good game out of Curry anyway. Draymond Green, 35 minutes, 16 points, 3 3-pointers in a row. And I think in the end of the first quarter, beginning of second quarter, he rattled them off. I was like, wow, can't believe it. But anyway, that's fine. Don't want to see Draymond Green shooting 3-pointers like that all the time. But when you're hot, you're hot. Dennis Schroeder's finally showing up a little bit, 34 minutes, 11 points. I'll take it. He is demanding respect from the defense, and that's what we need to get Steph Curry open and more looks at the 3-point shot, which is happening. Buddy Hield is still struggling. 15 minutes, 0 points. I don't know when he's going to come back to life. His 3-point percentage is usually excellent. I don't know what's going on with Buddy Hield right now. He is really, really in the dumpsters. He's been that way for the last 10 games or so. It's pretty bad. I'm hoping he turns it around, but we got the win anyway. Lindy Waters put in some quality minutes. Good defense from him. 14 minutes, 3 points. That's fine. Podziemski, 11 minutes, 0 points. Moses Moody didn't see any time. Nobody else on the team did. Those were your top players of the game, the only players in the game, and it worked out. So, guys, I'm excited to finally see the Warriors play Warrior basketball. But, the word of the day is consistency. We need to see consistency from this team. When they are consistent, they're a very, very good basketball team. When they are not, they are a very, very bad basketball team. Why? Because of the turnovers, the bad shot decision making. I mean, they need to understand when they should take a shot. I'd rather see them lose out on the shot clock and just give the ball back than to continue to make just horrible decisions almost. I mean, they're really bad shot selection, okay, guys? So they need to get better at that. However, they did clean up in the second half. Mainly in the second quarter is where the bad shot selections were coming in. I think they had a talk about that. Cleaned it up. It's good. So, guys, Warriors, exciting to watch them and finally get a win. I think they can turn this around. This is a good team. I've been saying this from the beginning. They haven't played good basketball, but this is a good team. I'm kind of baffled at the last 12 or 13 games how poorly they have played. I don't understand it, but I do think they can turn it around. I think they will turn it around. It's looking nice right now to get a win against the Suns. Roll on that and take that momentum and take it into your next game. It was feeling like they just could not buy a win no matter how much they were pressing, how hard they were trying to get that win for the last few games. It was just not quite there. But, you know, they're going to overcome this. They're going to be a better team for it. It could start now. We could see them roll. It would be nice, okay? They still need to make a move, I think. I mean, this one game isn't going to change the fact that I believe they need to make a move. I still want to see Kuminga continue on playing the way he's playing. He has to now. It's put up or shut up time, or you get traded. That's the bottom line. You get traded if you don't start playing on a nightly basis the way he's playing, and he's doing it. So this is really good. I'm fully impressed with the way Kuminga is playing right now if he continues to play that way. You do not need a player that needs to be motivated by your coach, okay? Sometimes Kuminga, it feels like he needs to be motivated by his coach, more or less being called out by his coach, to actually play a game with meaningful minutes where he says, see, look, I can do it. Well, you know what? We don't need that kind of player. We need a player who goes out there and says, I'm going to do this. I am good at this. I am excellent at this. I am going to stick to what I know and do that. Kuminga takes the ball to the rack. He draws a foul. He can fly. He can run fast. I mean, his strength is at taking the ball directly to the rack. He's a strong player with speed and agility, and he can fly. So that's what he needs to do, fly. If he keeps doing that, we're going to be better off for it. Let's see how the Warriors take this going forward, but I'm happy. I had to do this podcast tonight because when this game ended, I thought, you know what? This feels like a needed win to really get the team back to where I think they can play, which is upper echelon, top 5, top 6 team in the league right now. They're not playing that way, but I think they can, and I think they will. And sometimes when you're playing in sports, it just is not your time for a couple weeks. No matter what you do, you just can't get that win. But once you get that win, you keep rolling. And that's what hard work does for you. They worked hard. They're working hard, right? They didn't just work hard. They're working hard. They're going to get it going. We're going to see a string of wins come along here. I think this is a good momentum push to go in the right direction for them. So let's see what happens with the Warriors. Guys, go Warriors. Stay positive. It's a long season, right? The Warriors are now 16-15, so we're at 31 games and there's 82, right? We're not even at the halfway mark yet. We're getting close, but there's a lot of games left, and they can string together wins and make you forget about this horrible 10 out of 13 loss that they've been going through. Like, okay, so let's just stay positive, guys. Warriors are good. Let's see if they make a move for a superstar. I hope they can make some sort of move. There's not really anything out there to be made, to be honest. There's not a lot of moves out there to be made. I'm still not on the Jimmy Butler train quite unless the trade is right. I do not want to see the Warriors give up the farm. They've got good players on this team that will excel this year and hopefully continue to excel into next year. There are moves to be made in the offseason, during this season. Definitely, they're going to get better. But I like the momentum that they're going with right now, and let's see if they add a center. I think adding a center would be a really, really great move for the Warriors if they can get a center for the right price. Somebody who can shoot, somebody who's agile, somebody who's tall. We don't have tall, but I'll tell you right now, I am liking TJD. I always have. I have always pumped him. I still think he is an absolute steal for the draft when we got him, and he's playing in a second year like an all-star, in my opinion. He really is. It doesn't look like it when you watch him play. He's not the fastest guy, but he is a smart basketball player. He's getting a lot of blocks. He's playing great defense, and he's scoring. He got 16 points tonight. Not bad, guys. Not bad. So anyway, go Warriors, and let's see what happens in the next game. But I'm excited, so I had to jump on here and say, what's up, guys? Go Warriors. Let's see the momentum go. Let's get excited. I love basketball. It's probably my second favorite, third favorite sport, whatever. I don't know. I played baseball for a long time, but for whatever reason, I'm getting more excited about basketball in the last few years than I have about baseball, probably because of the way it's played nowadays. It doesn't excite me as much as it used to. And then there's football. But anyway, guys, Warriors. Let's do it. All right. So I'll see you after the next Warrior game. Let's hopefully have some good conversation around that next game. I feel good about it. I think momentum's going to go in the right direction. Getting that roster settled, figured out a little bit. So right on, guys. All right. And remember, hard work beats talent when talent don't work. And tonight, talent did work. So we won. See you in the next one.